Merry Christmas! In this video, I'm going to go over some personal growth tips that will improve your life and make you happier because all I want for Christmas is for you to have a Happy New Year in 2021. Welcome back. My name is Caleb Oliver and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alright, let's get started. First we have number one. And number one here is follow your dreams. Be sure to follow your dreams in the new year. This year, 2020, it showed us that nothing is certain and tomorrow is not promised. So while you have the opportunity, be sure to follow your dreams. For you, following your dreams may be switching jobs, or it may be going for a more higher paying job, it may be starting a business, or it may even be quitting your job and pursuing your dream career. These things may seem hard to do, but in the end, they are well worth it. You'll even be happier because you tried something new, something that you've been dreaming about doing for a long time. And no, even if it doesn't work out in the end, even if you end up failing, you do not have to live with regret. You know that it didn't work out, and now you can continue to move on and progress forward. For me, following my dream looked like quitting my job to become a real estate agent. Now, it was hard to quit the former job that I had, but I knew it was the right decision and I knew it was the right time to do it. If you're interested in learning more about this story of how I quit my job, you could click the card right up here and you can check out my story in full. And now we have number two. Number two here is create good habits. It's very important for you to form good habits. Almost everything we do is based on habits that we have formed in the past. I learned this as I read two powerful books this year. One of those books was Atomic Habits by the author James Clear, and the other book was The Power of Habit by the author Charles Duhigg. To check out my book review of The Power of Habit, you can click the card right up here and check out that review in full. It is comforting to know that you can change your life simply by changing your habits. If you form good habits, you'll be happier because you are working toward your goals on a daily basis and by doing small tasks which in the end make a very big difference. For me, one big habit I started doing this year was meal prep. So on Sundays at the top of the week, what I do is I prepare the meal, a really large meal that'll last me all week. And I usually do something basic, something like salmon and brown rice and mixed vegetables and beans. I do that at the beginning of the week, so that way for the rest of the week, the food, my dinner is taken care of. Also, I like the idea of habit stacking, which the book Atomic Habits talks about. It talks about pairing one good habit with another good habit, basically because success begets success. So as I would meal prep, I also listen to audiobooks. And overall, I found it very beneficial to stack one habit with the other habit. And that brings us to number three. And number three here is listening to audiobooks. This is another good habit that I picked up here in 2020. Reading books can make you happier because you will learn more about topics that are important to you and in areas in life where you want to succeed. Reading can also make you happier simply by listening to the interesting stories that the author has to tell in the book. I just started reading books this year, books about personal finance and self-development. Just started doing that this year, and as of this week, I've read 32 books. I can honestly say that reading has changed my life. Reading has changed the way I think about money, it's changed the way I think about business opportunities, and it's even changed the way that I think about time. If you want to see some of the books that have had the biggest impact on my life, check out my video entitled 5 Books That Changed My Life by clicking the card right up here. You can check that video out. I highly recommend that you listen to audiobooks in order to learn more about things that are important to you. I use the app Audible to listen to audiobooks, and I highly recommend that app because you can find a book, press play, and you can get some errands done while you are listening to your book. You can cook, as I mentioned, you can drive, you can even run or do some exercise, and you're still learning because you still have the audiobook going on in the background. So I highly recommend that. I just want to say, if you're getting any value out of this video, just click the like button down below. Also, click subscribe and turn on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified the moment I post my next video. Also, comment the phrase down below, hashtag personal growth, because that is what this video is about today, personal growth. And also, we're going to do a question of the day. The question of the day for today is, what is your favorite personal growth tip? It may be something I mentioned in this video, or it may be something I didn't even think of and something that you may think of, and it may be a really bright idea. So just be sure to leave that down below in the comment section, and it'll get some good engagement going on in this video. Doing these things here really helps support my channel, and it helps my content get pushed to a larger audience. So for doing this, I say thank you. And now we have number 4. And number 4 here is start journaling. Journaling is also known as writing down your thoughts and feelings. Doing this can make you happier because you release the emotions from your head and you get to put it down onto paper. Sometime later in the future, you can review your thoughts, and some of these thoughts may even become great memories. Doing this can bring you further happiness because you can see how much progress you have made since you made the initial journal entry. I started journaling earlier in this year, but I did not remain consistent throughout the year. However, I did something similar to journaling throughout the majority of the year. So what I did, at the end of every week, I would write a post-it note, the highlights of everything I did that week. Then I would fold that post-it note up, I would put it in a jar, and at the end of the year, I'll open it up and review all of those notes. I was inspired to do this by a post I found on social media where they said write down one thing you're grateful for each week. But I just tweaked it a little bit because this is kind of like bullet journaling. Just bullet the little things on the post-it notes, and at the end of the year, I will review them. A big benefit of doing something like this and or journaling is you can write down your goals and you can review them often. Doing this constantly will remind you of your why, and this will push you closer to your goals in the future. Overall, I highly recommend journaling so you can review your past successes and also remember your future goals. Now we have number 5. And number 5 here is focus on your health. Focusing on your health is extremely important. Paying attention to what your body needs and responding accordingly is important so you can have a high quality of living. Focusing on your health can make you happier because when you are healthy, you will feel better, which can lead to increased happiness. Ways you can focus on your health include taking vitamins, exercising regularly, and also eating a balanced diet. In 2020, I have focused on all 3 of these things. I make sure to take my vitamins as soon as I finish breakfast early in the morning. For exercise, I started taking a Zumba class 1 to 2 times a week because it's fun and you also get the cardio and you also end up burning some fat, so that's good. Also, in terms of eating a balanced diet, I've given up red meat pretty much since the top of the year, and I'm in the process of giving up meat altogether. And just overall, I feel more energized, I don't feel so sluggish or so much indigestion. So it just feels good to do things for your body that is good for your health, and that will overall make you feel better and overall make you healthy in the long run. It's so important to focus on our health, especially when we are young. I know that many finance YouTubers, including myself, like to talk about achieving financial freedom. But what good is financial freedom if you're too sick in the future to enjoy it? Because of that, it's so important to focus on your health, make sure you're healthy now, and in the future when you retire, and every point in the middle so you can enjoy your whole life. Enjoy your wealth with your health. Overall, you should strive to achieve your personal growth goals in 2021. By doing this, you will improve your life and increase your levels of happiness. From following your dreams to focusing on your health, you will feel better in your life because you are moving closer to achieving your goals on a daily basis. If you've enjoyed this video, you could click right over here and watch some more of my great content. Also, click my face over here and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you next time.